Good morning to all of you. I am Ritu Gahlot. I am working as Assistant Professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurgaon. Today I am taking my 21st lecture, which is the application of biotechnology in the field of enzyme technology. So it is our 21st lecture of our Unit 4th. So now come to the topic, that is the enzyme technology and what is the role of enzyme technology in the biochemistry, biotechnology. So uh, we know that these are the microbes, and microbes are also used in the commercial and the industrial production of certain chemicals like the organic acid, alcohol, and enzymes. Okay, so the example of acid producers are the Aspergillus niger and Acetobacter aceti and the lactobacillus of the lactic acid. So here the microorganisms have been used for thousands of years. We use them for the making of products such as the wine, such as the beer, vinegar, soya sauce, bread, cheese, and so other products also. Okay. So now, and we can say that the microorganism or organism such as the, we can say that is the yeast also. So yeah, these are rarely used as a source of energy during the manufacture of these products of biotechnology. And now, in this topic, there is the study of industrial enzyme and their uses is called biotechnology. Or, in other words, we can say that the enzyme technology is an interdisciplinary field that has had a broad impact on biotechnology, uh, synthetic chemistry, pharmaceutical development, and agriculture. Okay. Second, in fundamental and aim of defining the rules governing the molecular adaptation of cold enzyme. So produced by psychrophilic microorganism. So here, firstly, we are talking about the enzymes. So what are the enzymes and what is the function of enzymes? Name of the enzymes also. So firstly, that is definition of enzyme or the the main function of enzyme also. Okay, so firstly we are going with the enzyme. So we can say that enzymes are a catalyst of biological subsystem. And what do you know about the catalyst? So catalysts are the those chemical substance or those foreign substance which can alter the rate of reaction. Okay, catalyst can increase the rate of reaction or it can decrease the rate of reaction also. So these are the enzymes are the catalyst of biological system. Now we understood that what is the role of the enzyme in the reaction. So they increase the rate of reaction or they can reduce the, yeah, we can say that they speed up the reaction. Okay, and then the second, they are protein. We know that enzymes are the protein, okay, that speed up the biochemical reaction without being consumed or changed by the reaction, by the process of catalysis. Okay, so these are the enzymes. And one another point, that is that they accelerate the course of chemical reaction by several order through a sustainable decreases in the activation energy. Now the word is activation energy. What is the activation energy? So there is activation energy is the minimum energy which is required for, we can say that for the starting of our reaction is called activation energy. Okay, activation energy is the minimum energy which is required for the molecule to start the reaction is activation energy. And uh, what now we should know that what is the main function of the enzyme. So the enzymes, we can say that enzyme are the biological molecules, okay, or we can say that they are the protein. They are the typically protein. So significantly they speed up the rate of reaction of the and that takes place within cell. So they are vital for life and serve a wide range of important functions in the body, such as adding the digestion and the metabolism also. So these the digestion and the metabolism are the main function of the enzyme. Okay. Next, now that is the एक कि एंजाइम वर्क कैसे करेगा, हाउ सॉरी एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस कैसे होता है, तो हाउ द एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस, बट उससे पहले हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ द एंजाइम. ओके, सो there are the some properties, there are the some properties. So in short we are discussing these properties now, that they reduce एक्टिवेशन एनर्जी. जब उस एनर्जी को कम कर देंगे तो इट मीन्स रिएक्शन हमारी फास्ट हो जाएगी. देन सेकंड, दे इंक्रीजेस रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, the no change in equilibrium of reaction, and the enzyme itself remain unchanged. Then the fifth is the substance upon which enzyme work are called the substrate, and each enzyme will only fit and act upon a specific set of substrate. So these are the properties. But here one word is we use, that is the enzyme catalysis. So we can say that it is a type of homogeneous catalyst. So the chemical reaction which are catalyzed by enzyme, these are called the enzyme catalysis. And the enzyme catalysis, they generally occur in the living organism. हमें enzyme कहाँ से मिलेंगे? We find the enzyme from the plant, from the animal, from the bacteria also. Okay, so enzymes are complex of these are the nitrogenous organic substance. They are called the protein and having very high molecular weight. Okay, so it has been observed that enzyme catalysis is intermediate between the homogeneous or the heterogeneous catalyst. So the here the all enzymes are synthesized by the amino acid. We know that the all enzymes are synthesized by the amino acid. So some enzymes, the name of the some enzymes are, as we know, that the lipase, that the urease, these are the enzymes, and the ribonuclease, yeast, sucrase, etc. So these are the name of the enzymes. Here the ribonuclease is the first enzyme which have been synthesized in the laboratory and used in as a catalyst. Okay, so all the enzymes are the natural, but the ribonuclease enzyme is the first enzymes which have been the synthesized in the laboratory and is used as a catalyst. It is very important. Okay, now we want to know that how the enzyme produce. Enzyme कैसे produce होता है? So enzyme here, enzyme are, we know that the enzymes are made from the amino acids and they are protein. When an enzyme is formed, it is made by stirring together between 100 to 1000 amino acid in a very specific and unique order. The chain of amino acid then folds into a unique shape. Okay, so the enzyme speeds that reaction up tremendously. Okay, so we know now that how the enzyme produce. The next part, when we are going with the sources of enzyme. So here, the biologically active enzyme may be extracted from all living organism. As we know, the biologically active enzymes may be extracted from the living organism. It may be the from the animal, from the plants, from the microorganism also. So some industrial enzyme, and here we are talking about the applications of biotechnology. So that the point is important that in the industrial enzymes and their sources. So here the enzyme First, from we are talking about the animal enzyme. So there here the we have already two examples of the each type of the enzyme and their source and the uses also. So firstly, that is the lipase. And lipase enzyme, that is the animal enzyme. The source of the lipase enzyme is the pancreas, and it is used in the food industry. Okay. Then the second type of the enzyme is trypsin. There are so many other enzymes are also, but now I take only the one or two examples of the each type of enzyme. So the trypsin is also from the sources the pancreas also, and it is used in the leather industries. Okay. Then the next the plant enzyme, and here the plant enzyme first is the bromelain, and it is comes from the pineapple latex and used in the brewing. And then next is the actinidine. It is the source of the actinidine is the kiwi fruit, and it is used also used in the food industries. Next, from the bacterial enzyme. So here the bacterial enzyme is the asparaginus, and the source of asparaginus is the E. coli, and we know that E. coli is the Escherichia coli. Okay, and the it is used in the health industries for the health purpose. And the second example of the bacterial enzyme, it is a lactase, and the source of lactase is the aspergillus, and it is used in the dairy form. Now the next type of the enzyme is called the yeast enzyme, and we know the yeast is it is very important. So uh, yeast is used for the commercial production and commercial production of ethanol. Okay, and the microbes are used also used for the production of enzyme. Here we know that the lipase are used to detergent formulation and are helpful in removing oil stain from the laundry. So the next come to the topic that the yeast enzyme, and here the yeast enzyme is the invertase and the lipase. So firstly, the invertase, the source of invertase enzyme is saccharomycin, and it is used in the confectionery. Okay, and next is the lipase. So here the lipase is comes from the Candida, and it is used in the food industry. So here we have the four types of the enzymes. Firstly, the animal enzyme, then the plant enzyme, then the bacterial enzyme, then the yeast enzyme. And the name of the enzymes, these are the animal enzyme is lipase and trypsin, and these are used in the food industry and the leather industry. Then second is the plant enzyme. They are the bromes, bromelain and the actinidine, and they are used as a brewing and the food industry respectively. And now the bacterial enzyme are the asparaginus and the lactase. They are used in the health and the dairy industry respectively. Now next is the yeast enzyme, that is the invertase and the lipase, and which are used in the confectionery and the food. So these are the enzymes. Now now I want to talk about the some topics which are related to the commercial purpose of yeast. So there the we know that the yeast that is for the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and we know it is used for the commercial production of the ethanol. Okay, and lipase are used to detergent formulation and are helpful in removing only stain from the laundry. So we must have noticed that bottled fruit juice brought from the market are clearer as compared to those which is made at home. Okay, so this is why it is happened. So this is used because the bottle juice are the clarified by the use of pectinase and the protease enzyme. Okay, and the streptococcus produced by the bacterium streptococcus and the modified by gene engineering. Or this is also the part of the gene engineering, and it is called the enzyme technology. Okay, genetic engineering is used as the clot booster for the removing clots from the blood vessels of pectins, removal of the clots from the blood vessels of the patients who have undergone uh, myocardial infections leading to heart attack. So these are the commercial purpose of the enzymes. Okay, now come to the commercial enzyme production. So there are the example of the first is the production of the pectinase. So for the pectinase is an insoluble substance found in the cell wall of plant. Okay, we know that the pectin is a insoluble substance that is found in the cell wall of plant, and in the drink industries like juice extraction from fruit appears cloudily due to the presence of protein. So it is drink industry, and juice extracted from the fruit appears cloudily due to the presence of pectin. Then the pectinase is an enzyme that is used in the industry of breakdown the pectin. Now the effect of the pectinase is to clarify the fruit juice and to make it flow more freely. Okay, so this is the production of the pectinase, and now come to the invertase, derived from the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, and it is also known as the sucrase. An enzyme digests sucrose into glucose and the fructose. So used to create candies with a soft center, and most commonly used to make chocolate covered cherries. Okay, so this is invertase enzyme. Now the here's the mechanism of enzyme, how the enzyme work. So there's the enzyme mechanism of the enzyme, and it is called the lock and key hypothesis. So this is the lock and key theory, we can say that it is the lock and key hypothesis. So this hypothesis, the lock and key hypothesis, was first. It is suggested by the Emil Fischer. The enzyme molecule operates chemically for the combination itself with the substrate molecule to form the enzyme substrate complex. Okay, so an enzyme may combine two small substrate molecules into one large product, or may split a large substrate molecule into two smaller product molecules. Okay, so here we can see these are the number of the 1, 2 and the 3. So the first, there is the one part, it has the end, but one part is the enzyme and another part is the substrate. So here we can see that there is the, we can say these are the active sites here. Or so that the second part, the substrate and the enzymes are joined together, and in the third step, there is the formation of product, and the enzyme is released from here. It means it does not take part in the reaction. It can only increase the alter the rate of reaction. Okay, so that is the combination. They are the combination reaction first. So the catalytic property of the enzyme is located at the specific region of their surface. So these region are called active sites or the active centers. So enzyme acquire three-dimensional form, having some small packets or grooves like structure. So they are the size and the shape. An electrical charge of amino acid at a active site determines the substrate that can fit there. Okay, so similarly, the substrate have also reactive sites at their surface and the specific area. So the active sites of enzyme molecule and the reactive sites of the substrate molecule, they should fit like a lock and key. Okay, so this is the method, or this is the lock and key hypothesis. So here it is a representation, or it is a symbolic representation of the lock and key model of enzyme action. Okay. Now these are the points. First, a substrate is drawn into the active sites of enzyme. Second, the substrate shape must be compatible with the enzyme active sites in order to fit and be reacted upon. There, the third point, the enzyme modifies the substrate. In this instance, the substrate is uh, broken down, releasing the product. Okay, so these are the lock and key hypothesis. There, the enzyme produced by the microbes. There, the two enzymes are also here. These are the produced by the. So these are the enzyme produced by the microorganism, and the example of the Taq polymerase. And Taq polymerase, we use the Taq polymerase in the PCR. PCR means that is the polymerase chain reaction, and where in the process of the recombinant DNA technology. So here the Taq polymerase is a thermostable enzyme essential for PCR reaction. Okay, so that the isolated from hot spring dwelling species, that is the Thermus aquatis. Aquatis. So this is the piece Taq polymerase. Now the come to the use of enzymes. Here the analytical application of enzymes, then the animal feed industries, in the leather industries, in the dairy industries, and here the meat and the fish processing industries, the modification of fat and oils, and there the pulp and the paper industries, and then the enzyme replacement therapy. So these are the fields in which the enzymes are used. We can these are the applicable in this field. So here in this lecture, we have completed the lecture, and in this lecture we are discussed about the enzyme technology, and here, and we know that the in the recombinant technology we have already discussed about the recombinant technology, and we know that there are the so many enzymes which are used for the cutting, for the adding, and for the entering the vector. So there are the so many enzymes. Okay, that these are if you remember that there are the restriction enzyme, nuclease enzyme also. So it means that the enzymes takes part a enzyme is a very important part in the in the genetic engineering, or this we can say that the manipulation of the DNA. So it is has a very important role. So now there are the discussion about the enzyme, in which we have already discussed enzyme engineering or enzyme technology, then the about the enzyme and the properties of enzyme, then sources of enzyme, and here in the sources of enzyme we have discussed the animal enzyme, plant enzyme, bacterial enzyme, and the yeast enzyme, and then the commercial enzyme production for the production of the pectinase enzyme also here, then invertase here, and there is a mechanism of the enzyme, that is lock and key hypothesis, and after that there is a Taq polymerase enzyme, which is very essential for the PCR reaction, and at the last there.